What's up, man? It's your boy 16. If y'all rocking out with the channel, I want to ask y'all to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know who y'all want to see next. The name I see the most in the comment section, that's who I'm going to reach out to and try to get on my channel. If you really want to support, check out the links in my description. You can follow me on all my social media at 16 shot on Visualz with a Z. But that's enough of me talking. Let's get to the video y'all came to see.
What's the word? Let people know we got 16 shot on Visualz.
Man, you got Chicago King Day, aka D Diddy. Y'all know what it is, man. Mr. Fuck Fame himself.
Bro, so you know what's the meaning behind your name? Like, you know, a lot of people probably get it mixed up with the King David shit.
King David, yeah, man. Shout out to King Day. But you know, my shit is, cause my name Day from the rack, and I'm a king. So it only makes sense.
For sure. So where we at right now?
Man, we in my store. Culture Chicago. I sell all Chicago brands here. You can pull up here, you can get Fuck Fame, Fashion Geek. You can get Fashion Junkie, Kingdom, 7-4. Man, you can get all types of shit, man. Everett, Dave Jeff. You can get a lot of shit here, bro.
Facts. So what inspired you to open up the store?
You know, I'm like a chameleon. You know, like how Jigga be, you know, he changed with the times, you know. Yeah. I started noticing like all my customers start creating their own lines. So I said, okay, cool. I don't do the competition thing, so I said it only makes sense to get money with them, you know?
Facts.
So I know Fuck Fame sell a lot, Fashion Geek sell a lot, Fashion Junkie sell a lot, Chicago Nowhere sell a lot, so why not take 20 brands and put them up under one roof? It makes sense to me. I ain't no hater, you know?
Yeah. So, you know, before the store, what was you doing? Like, you was still selling clothes?
Yeah, I was still selling clothes, you know, doing mixtapes, me, DJ Amaris, DJ Sean, you know, doing what I do, throwing pool parties, throwing fashion shows, throwing concerts, you know, doing my D Diddy shit.
You know, I had noticed that you had a picture of ZackTv in your shop, so, like, what was your relationship like?
You know, Zach, that was one of my best friends right there, man. R.I.P. Zach, man, you know. It's fucked up what happened to him.
Yeah. I had seen him the night that he passed at the event you had through, and it's like, from just being in there, like, I ain't really, that was one of the last things I expected to happen. So, like, when you got the news, like, what was you still around in the area, or?
Yeah, when, actually, I was standing outside talking to DJ Amaris, because I had gave somebody the money to pay them. So I'm like, Morris, just making sure he got paid, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know, as we was talking, I heard pop, 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 pop. And I'm like, damn, you know, we downtown. I'm like, who the fuck just did some shooting? And I'm like, whoever they was shooting at, they just fucked them up, you know? Yeah. And the whole time, I wasn't thinking that was finna be Zach.
I think it was just people in the area type shit, or?
I'm like, man, somebody from that show, they probably got into it with each other, or, you know, artists be posting their locations, they at my show. Motherfucker, like, we'll catch them when they leave Dave's show, you know, fat their ass up the street. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I never thought when Shawty walked down there to her car, FaceTime, never thought she was finna tell me they was putting Zach on the stretcher.
That's crazy. So, you know, when it happened, like, did you get to see him, like, right after?
Nah, I ain't gonna see him. You know, I'm just communicating with his people and shit. And there was some people there with him, so, you know. I was still at the venue. You know, they rushed him to, I think, Northwestern Hospital. And they rushed him there, they said he was still alive or whatever at the time.
So, like, when you be throwing events like that, do you kind of like pick and choose who you invite and who coming through? Or was it like just open for the?
No, you know what? I kind of picked and choose. I always pick and choose, because you know the rack, man. Everybody be in tour with everybody, so I always screen everybody. I know everybody. Oh, okay, I got such and such, such and such. Like, I know the niggas that be doing the shootings and shit, so I talk to them. Like, I'm gonna have such and such come. Y'all in tour with them? I want y'all to perform. You know, they be wanting to perform. They like, no, we ain't in tour with them. Oh, but we in tour with them. Okay, I ain't gonna let them perform. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if I already had them, told them I was gonna let them perform, the other people, I'd make them wait till the next time. But I kind of like to put the GDs all together, put the BDs all together. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I kind of like do the shows, you know? And if the BDs fuck with this set, say they fuck with the Pocket, you know, I let the Pocket perform. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So.
Yeah, I had people like when I was in the party, it looked like a whole bunch of GDs. Like that's the first thing I noticed. Like.
Yeah, you know.
So you know, like you heard any of the rumors about how he passed away, stuff like that? Like, you know, this all type of off the wall.
Yeah,
stuff.
you know, they say somebody, unknown person pull up, blowing, and you know, Zach got hit several times. So
all that stuff about like Kanika Jenkins, all that, that's cap type stuff?
Yeah, they capping with that shit. Yeah. You know, that's that internet shit. You know, they always just making shit up and people just believing, but hell no. Kanika Jenkins shit ain't got nothing to do with ZackTv.
I noticed it seemed like you kind of like hands-on with the community, shit like that, working with people, trying to get back. So like, did that event kind of like discourage you from doing what you do?
Yeah, it did. It did. You know, I really had like, I ain't gonna say fell off, but I fell back. And I still ain't found my groove back for it. You know what I'm saying? I do shit like this. I got school supplies for kids that we give out. They can walk in here any fucking day that they want. You need a book bag, pens, pencil, paper, whatever, we got it for you. But as far as throwing events for Chicago, I just don't be feeling safe, and I don't want to be living with that blood. It's kind of like a nigga call you like, man, can you holler at Fool and them over there? You like, yeah, I'ma holler at them. You holler at them, then you call them back and you say, yeah. Fool and them say, it's squash, I'm gonna put y'all on the phone. Yeah. Oh, it's squash. Then the next night somebody get killed. Yeah. That blood on you feel me? So it's like with them shows, it's like, it just made me nervous now. You know what I'm saying? It just made me, I don't trust none of the artists and none of that shit, cause I know these niggas, they be booted up, they be off pills, they be off this liquor. They don't know how to act, you know what I'm saying? So sure. No matter if I'm like cool out, woo, 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 at the moment it's like, okay, cool. Cause that night at my show, it wasn't no incident inside the show. Like you was there, wasn't no fighting, it was packed. People was enjoying it, the performances was live, that bitch was lit. So to this day, I still be like, how the fuck did shooting start? You know? And when Zach was there, like, Zach wasn't the same that day. And everybody in that building who I talked to, excuse me, say Zach wasn't the same.
Like, in what way?
Like, Zach had been in my first yacht party, 2013, you know? Zach like this the whole time. My boy Dave, 16, you know how he be. Yeah. Like the whole day, we got Chella H in the building. Like, Zach had one story, 2 stories on his shit that night.
They like fresh on there or something?
Yeah, that was it. And the whole time, Zach had so much shit on there, you don't even want to watch all of it. You're like, damn, it's like 79 little dots on fucking Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that night, everybody was like, Zach was weird. He was like in the corner, like, you know, it was just a tripped out night. But me, you was there, it was just packed. I was just busy. Dave, somebody at the door. I'm searching niggas for guns, cause you know, I be doing searches. I'm searching nuts, gloves on, we in your ass. I'm pulling the 22s out, all that shit. They know how I am. I don't give a fuck how you niggas feel, none of that shit, you feel me? But I'm at the door searching people, taking money, letting people win, media, all types of shit. So me and bro, we ain't even vibe. And the crazy part was, people was calling me like, man, I want to get my artist perform. I'm like, nah, I'm booked, which I was. Cause you know, I be on the time with my shit. Woo, 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 woo. Like I run my shit, how the white folks run their shit. You know, when you walk in, I say 9:15, you walk in 9:40 with your guys, it's like, nigga, we on the 13th act, man, you feel me? Yeah. And man, that day was just crazy, man. That shit just always be on my mind that night. Like, damn, why? We ain't talk more that night. I wish we would've, you know? Cause we normally, every show, we talking, we grooving, you know? And that night, I'll never forget, that was the first night Zach come to the door. Everybody know him. I let Zach. Zach say, I'm paying tonight. Dave, I'm paying tonight. I'm paying for me, T Streets, and pay for somebody else. And I'm like, no, you ain't got to pay shit. She like, well, it's $40. Zach say, I'm gonna give you 60. He paid $20 a piece for everybody to get in. And he didn't even have to. He just like, I'm supporting bro always supporting me, you know?
So, you know, with him showing up, you said like he wasn't, well, I ain't gonna say in his right mindset, but like you say he wasn't the same. Like, do you think it was like a vibe he caught in that, or?
Yeah, man, some had to happen, you know? Cause anybody who was at that show, man, they'll tell you. Like Zach dipped off to the corner. Zach don't never do that shit. Like, I saw it, but that's my nigga right there. That's one of my brothers. Like, I didn't want nobody fucking with him or nothing. Nigga still was a gangster, you feel me? So I knew he wasn't nothing going on. But I'm like, you straight? Yeah, okay, boom, I'm gone. And I'm like, damn. When everything played back, I'm like, damn. Then everybody was like calling me like, man, Zach was acting weird that night. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, what'd he say? But he didn't tell nobody nothing, you know? Crazy.
Earlier you had brought up like the situation with him on Snap and how Fresh was on there and how he paid for T Streets. But you know, like around the time he passed away, a lot of people was trying to put the blame on them or whatever, not knowing their relationship. So like, can you personally speak on like what their relationship was?
I mean, from my personal experience, I knew them niggas because of Zach. Like Zach, fuck with Streets hard. He called me, man, put Streets on the show. Woo, woo, woo. I put Streets on the show. I just told you, people was calling me, and I'm telling them no, I'm booked, so I ain't putting nobody else on that show, you know? Yeah. But I put T Streets on there. He like, Streets finna come back from Mississippi. Me and my lady finna come back from Vegas. I'm gonna scoop him up. We gonna pull up. I'm like, bet, I got y'all. One else talk about. And I know he fuck with Fresh heavy. You know, like that's how I got up on Fresh, you know? Like through Zach. Cause he called me like, man, you gotta get up my nigga Fresh, man. He spitting bars, man. You hear me, son? You know, Zach, East Coast ass language, you know? Yeah. That's my nigga though, but I know he loved them niggas. And, you know, RIP to them, you know? Yeah. That's, you know, I got a call Fresh, got killed the other day. And, you know, that bothered me. When T Streets got killed, that bothered me. I'm just like, damn.
That's crazy, because that's basically, I mean, everybody that was in that car that night passed away, right?
Yeah. Everybody. A little bit over a year. Yeah. You know. It's, I don't know. It's just sad, you know? Yeah. You know, Zach ain't deserved that, bro. Like, for real. Like, a lot of times, like, I be angry because I be looking at all the rappers and shit like he helped. Like, I got niggas from Milwaukee, San Francisco, sending me records that they making about Zach. And then it's like, we at home.
It ain't the same.
Motherfucker, Herb mentioned him and he never even interviewed Herb. Shout out to Herb for that. I thought that was gangster, you know? Because the niggas he interviewed, I ain't heard them make a song about him.
That's how it be.
For real.
A lot of people you look out for, you ain't gonna see that back. That's all. And I do it, I don't expect nothing in return.
Nah, man, you can't respect nothing in return, man. You know, niggas fool, man. In Chicago, there's more clout chasers here than any fucking thing, you know? That's why we be yelling this shit out, man. Fuck fame, get money, man. Cause y'all niggas clout chasing. That's why we say fuck clout over here.
Speaking of the fuck fame, when did you actually start making the fuck fame brand? Like, how long ago?
I started that shit in 2011, but I ain't start pushing it till like 2013. March of 2013 was when I first like dropped my first shirts and shit.
Yeah, cause I was saying that everywhere. Like when I was in high school, I remember saying, I'm like, damn, I like that one of them. But like, what was the thing that kind of like got it popping, where a lot of people started noticing it?
I ain't gonna lie. Like, I was buzzing like through the streets heavy, but when Shawty and them putting it on, well, I'm gonna say all the Chicago artists. I had Stunt Taylor, Free Lil J. Lil J had my
that's why I
shit.
seen it on the most.
I ain't gonna lie to you, like Lil J, out of any Chicago motherfucker that ever wore fuck fame, I can put this on my brother, on Corey. Nobody was fucking with Lil J. Nigga, Lil J, Cloud of Bars, posted that video, gray hoodie, blue Fs, 10,000 that night. Off my site.
The sales?
What?
Yeah, I'm thinking you talking about the video did 10,000. You talking?
Man, ask Lil J, boy. Christmas, I did 60K. And Lil J was 30K of that. I ain't gonna lie.
That's crazy.
Shorty really had a fan base. And that's for real. Stunt Taylor had all of them had a fan base, but none of them had fan bases that, like Lil J, that wanted what he put on.
Yeah.
Like, if a motherfucker knew what kind of rubbers he wore, they'd go buy him out every fucking day. Like, that's how much the people love Lil J, man. I'm free 00. I don't even give a fuck all that other shit they talking about. All shit in county, that shit don't matter to me. I don't know nothing about that. I ain't saw it, so yeah. You know, free 00.
I believe that though about the sales though, cause that's how I really found out about it. And I think about it, just seeing him wear it, like,
00, like
especially that video that Bob.
Hey man, that shit was so deep that motherfuckers that hated Lil J love fuck fame, but they didn't want to wear it because Lil J had it all. Like, you
would think it was his shit, like.
Man, I didn't talk to Mill took and put me on the phone with her one night. I'm like, damn, you don't. He like, nah, I fuck with it, but I ain't gonna wear it. I was with that shit. And you know, I had to respect that shit though. But like Lil J, like it was a good move for me. But at the same time, I damn near had to revamp the whole brand because they thought it was like Lil J. Yeah. Cause like Lil J used to come to my trap and leave about it there with 2 garbage bags full of fuck fame, hoodies, hats. You remember, that's all he fucking wore. He didn't wear nothing else. So, you know, I had to revamp that shit and start letting people know, like, this ain't Lil J shit, you know. I be going somewhere, door slide back, motherfucker pop out like, man, SCLK. I'm like, what? I'm like, this fuck fame, man, you know, Lil J, we don't fuck with that. I'm like, well, look, this me. Boo woo. Oh yeah, we know you from boo woo. Yeah. And you know that shit just, and, you know, once people start knowing like, oh, that ain't his brand. Yeah. You know, it switched up.
It's crazy like how Chicago people always try to like make shit it ain't. Like they try to involve you in shit. Mm-hmm. You working with these people. Are you they cameraman or you they? It's like you can't just work. Like,
you know what? I think it's kind of like that in every ghetto across the world. If you was in New York and you was working with Smurda and them, other niggas on the other side want to kill you too. You know, that's just black people. That's just how we is, you know? We just full of hate. That's just how it be, you know? But Chicago definitely got that shit bad. Cause I'm like, all y'all niggas wear Jordans, but since 00 had on the fuck fame, y'all don't want to wear it cause I'm from here. But if I was from fucking Cali, they still would have put it on.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's like they want to hurt their own before.
Facts.
So like, what exactly is it you do? Like, if you was to give yourself a title, or like, what you would call yourself, what would it be?
Man, I'll call myself the help.
You said the help?
I'm like a point guard. I'll call myself the PG. I'm always throwing assists, but I can score too. You know? Yeah. I know I make other niggas better. Shit, y'all done saw me in action, help niggas careers out, all type of shit. Motherfucker ain't got me no more and shit changed for him. Like that's just how it be. I'm just an all around player, so, you know.
Speaking of people like you helped out, like you was working with Rico Recklezz at a point in time too, right?
Yeah.
Did y'all ever like squash y'all issues y'all had?
Yeah, you know, we talk. We FaceTime each other. You know, that shit really just, it had just got out of hand for no fucking reason, you know. That shit really shouldn't even went like that because I had a lot of love for Shorty, you know. Anybody from Chicago, you know, you looked at his growth and shit, like, you know I was responsible for a lot of shit. Like, I ain't even had to talk about it. Like, even when I did the interview, Zach called me. Oh, he just went on vlog. He's saying this and woo woo. Cause Zach knew the truth. Street niggas knew the truth. So that's why I never was putting no video out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't give a fuck what Rico Recklezz said, you know? It didn't make me or break me. I still was making bread, you know? But when he went on vlog, Zach called me. Matter of fact, Nigga, no exaggeration, it wasn't even 6 in the morning yet. It was 5 something in the morning. He called me like 3-4 times. I'm in the bed, my bitch like, your phone saying ZackTv. I pick it up, I don't know if he in trouble. Hello? Day, we gotta shoot the video today. Send me a location. Woo, Recklezz just dropped I guess like 12 live, dropped it.
Yeah.
So, you know, I just had to put some facts out about that shit, but I don't hate Shorty or nothing, you know. I wish him the best, but I can't fuck with him, you know. And it was hella artists who was like, you know, told me don't fuck with him. But I'm like, I'm gonna see for myself, because I don't let other people judge a motherfucker for me. I gotta see, like I hang with niggas that robbed hella niggas, shot motherfuckers, they ain't did it to me. And I knew him for 10 years, 5 years, you know. Motherfucker, like first time I hung with him, he robbed me, you know, so. I always gotta see myself, that's the type of nigga that I am, you know. You can't tell me somebody tricked on somebody like if I ain't saw black and white, I gotta see this shit, so.
Facts. So is that kind of the reason why I had seen you and Tay communicating shit like that, he'll come by the shop, shit like that?
Hey
So
man,
that situation?
I fuck with Tay. Like, he a good nigga, you feel me? Like, I've been in the rooms that he been in, so I understand. I understand, and a lot of people don't understand about people like, you know, he made a statement, woo. The moment you go in there and you be like, yeah, my name Dave, Chicago King Dave, that's a statement. A signed confession is different. Yeah. So if you go in there and you say, oh, I wasn't with him, that's a statement. Oh man, we went and got juice, that's a statement. But if you go in there like, yeah, I saw him murder, woo, I'll sign here. Take you from the grand jury, now you got a confession. That's a signed confession. A statement, if they be like, oh man, your name, 16 shots, you like, yeah. Now people like, oh, he made a statement. Soon as you open your mouth and utter any word out your mouth, they write it down. So that's a statement. So people in the streets gotta understand what's the difference between a statement and a signed confession. You feel me? I ain't saw no signed confession with Tay 600 on there. You know, but that's their business though. But I ain't saw it. So I still talk to him. If I knew the nigga was a rat and I seen proof of it, I'm old school. If I saw it, folks, look. Shawty called me, I'm like, look, you know I fuck with you, Shawty, but I saw your paperwork you told on the motherfucker. I ain't saw that.
For sure. And there's a lot of people who got it out here. That's proof they got it, and it's like they ain't even reacting the same. Like I see that everywhere, like not even just Chicago, just all over. Especially like the 6ix9ine shit, like I feel like he finna come back and really make a comeback. Like,
right, I'm gonna tell you something, man. What's crazy is I told people, Prince LG, my little brother, right? I told them 8 months ago, watch 6ix9ine change the game. Cause at the end of the day, people can call him a rat all the fuck they want, right? Shotty and them really the ones who fucked up. Cause it's like, if you know I ain't no murderer, you know I ain't even with no types of shit.
Shouldn't they bring you around?
And y'all taking me on hits, robberies, blowing at motherfuckers. Y'all really the lames.
Yeah.
A lame gonna be a lame. 6ix9ine, he the type of nigga like you ever hung with a nigga you knew he a hoe. So you like when we go out, we get into a fight, y'all ain't even mad. Y'all know he ain't finna help. That's 6ix9ine.
Yeah.
So now like, to me that's bullying. Cause I already know, I know my personnel who I'm with. Folk, you gonna knock some shit down for me. Folks gonna knock some shit down. He gonna run. So I know I'm only gonna have these two who finna handle business with me. You feel me?
Yeah.
And the 6ix9ine thing, Shotty and them fucked that shit up to me. If you wanna ask me, I'm just.
Yeah, cause if you're a street dude, it's like you kind of should know that
man, you know.
And then you can't be you shouldn't be like everybody acting surprised that he did. It's like
why? For
you to be surprised, that gotta mean you believed him. That mean you believe that image he put up.
I'm saying, why are you surprised? Yeah. Like a real killer, a nigga ain't finna take me on no hit with him. That ain't what I do. I get money, I'm gonna fuck some bitches, I'm gonna party. When it come to killing, like that ain't my repertoire. So it's like, y'all finna go on a hit, I'm doing it in a car with Ice-T in them, with Ice Cube in them. Hey, what's that bitch know? Dope, let me out. You gotta hurt my kid. And I ain't calling none of you niggas. I'm going to kill a motherfucker myself. When I'm calling home from the county, y'all like, folks, why you ain't called me? That shit was personal. All this block shit, folks, let me out the car. I ain't ashamed to say that. But that's what's wrong with a lot of niggas.
They be scared to do it.
Yeah, you gotta let the niggas that handle business go handle business. Let them go. It's okay, you ain't no bitch. Yeah. Only way you a bitch if right now he walk up to me, my pockets, rip my pockets off, then I'm a bitch ass nigga. That ain't finna happen, I'm gonna beat his ass up in here. And I'm gonna pop him. You feel me? It's gonna be different. But when niggas going on them hits and all that, you know you ain't built for it. I'm the type of nigga, I'm thinking of all the consequences. Like, damn. Hey, don't let me out. I don't care if they like, gee, we passing no limit. Man, let me out right here. I'm walking back to where the fuck I'm going. And a lot of y'all niggas, man, need to start being yourself. For
it's
real,
easier.
For real.
Like, I don't.
It's simple. Yeah. And guess what? The thing about life, bro, people gonna always judge you. People gonna always talk about you. So fucking what? As long as you know who the fuck you are, that's all that matter in life. Like, it's people that be like, I'm a bitch. I'm a hoe. I'm a brick. I'm this. You think I think of them?
Hell no.
People came in here and bust windows, broke in. Guess what? I'm gonna keep going. There's nothing they can do to stop me. They can kill me. I got brothers that's gonna keep this bitch going. You gonna have to, it's a long line to kill. This bitch ain't gonna never stop. You feel me? And guess what? Y'all gonna lose a lot of people in that situation too. You know?
So like the busting your windows and all that, like, you don't think that's no random shit? Like, you think it's personal?
I mean, it be people that be mad, you know?
Yeah.
I could have fucked a nigga bitch 2-3 years ago. He might stay in this building. But he ain't with the bitch no more. You know?
Yeah. Like,
niggas worse than bitches today. Like, I done had nigga put a Twix in my tank, had him on camera. You know? Like, that's crazy. Gee, this shit different out here today. Like my window first got busted here at the store. People like, man, G, you think it's a bitch? I'm like, you know, I got several baby mamas. I'm like, you know, I'm on good terms with them, you know? I'm like, I ain't been in tour with nobody. I don't owe nobody no money. I'm like, it ain't no bitches. I'm like, this shit a nigga. That's crazy. When you look at the camera, who you see? A nigga. You see niggas doing it.
Oh yeah, matter of fact, you got cameras, so you already, yeah.
Oh man, we got cameras, man, you know.
So, you know, I see you rock with like a lot of people in Chicago. Sometimes they might be from here, sometimes they might be from that. Like, do that kind of cause issues sometimes for you? What you trying to show love to people who probably don't mess with each other?
I ain't gonna lie. Like, I done had shit come up, like even Duckin told me, oh man, you know Dave fuck with. Duck like, nah, I fuck with Fool. Fool thorough, but you know why? I don't lie. I don't be like, I don't fuck with Tay 600. Then they see Tay 600 in the fuck fame hat or post in the store. Yeah. I be like, I fuck with him. But I ain't gonna tell y'all when he pop up. I fuck with Dirt. Even though I ain't saw Shorty in a long time. But if he came here, I wouldn't call nobody. You feel me? Yeah. So like, that's the difference between me. And if a motherfucker asks you, I'm like, yeah. Shit, he was here. Came and spent some money with me. But cause I don't have nothing to do with none of y'all wars. Yeah. You know?
It's just sometimes, like, some people try to put you a part of this shit. Like, I don't be understanding why. Like,
I mean, you know, in life, people only do what you allow them to do. Yeah. Ain't no nigga forcing me to do shit. So I'ma tell a nigga and be 100 with him, so that makes situations better. And people respect me for that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I ain't no big bad Billy motherfucker, but I'm just a motherfucker. I'm gonna tell you how it is. Like, oh, I fuck with him. He a good nigga.